is the purpose?
Well, we want to advocate our case to the government and to tell the government that the existing scheme of reporting scheme is not perfect. In a nutshell, it is illegal. We don't want the government to implement this scheme for two basic reasons. Number one is unlawful. It's against the basic legal principle that one is entitled to maintain the right of silence, and anyone who is suspected to have committed a crime has also the right to remain silent, and also the presumption of innocence should apply to him. But the present scheme of the reporting scheme is against this concept. It coerces the villagers or the house property owners of the new territory properties to admit their own crime, so to speak. Committing illegal structure is quite a serious crime under Section 40 of the Buildings Ordinance. So therefore, we say this scheme requiring the owners of the new territory properties to admit their own crime is against the law. Now, the second point is it is also unfair and inequitable, in the sense that it only applies to new territory, and if it is for good cause and for good purpose, we ask the question: why shouldn't it be applicable to all people, all owners, properties owners in Hong Kong across the board?
Thank you, Mr. Ho. And what do you expect from the government?
Well, we expect the government to do something even farther than that, more than that. We expect the government to come up with a more comprehensive proposal to deal with the so-called illegal structure problems, the UBWs, the unauthorized building works. The things that we are now asking is the government should review the existing outdated law, namely the Cap 123, that is outdated. And secondly, we also ask the existing application of the minor construction work should be extended so that, to enable property owners to have the right to apply for building or enhancing their own property in a regulated manner. At the moment, the minor construction works does not apply to most of the cases that we are now talking about.
Mr. Ho, what if the government doesn't respond? Then what's the next step?
I would anticipate that if the government does not accept our proposal, the government will face with quite a colossal amount of work in future, especially in prosecuting people who have not submitted to the reporting scheme. Then there will be a whole host of litigation to arise, including the defense of why should the government taking such a selective prosecution, why the government should prosecute those who are not submitting to the scheme, and should priority the prosecution against them first. And we would say that this sort of the thing, or the prosecution as a result of the non committing to the reporting scheme is unfair, and then there will be quite a tough battle to face with. And secondly, in terms of the execution, again, there will be quite a logistical problem to face with. Although we don't want to see any violent things to happen, how could one guarantee, if one's home is about to be demolished? It would be quite sentimental. There would be a lot of agitation to happen. That's what we expect.
Thank you, Mr. Ho.
Thank you.
Thank you.